China was a good experience. Mainly we came there for the job. What I will say about this, it's a great learning experience. Coming from China, getting in there with a vet. So it's like good now to showcase some of my talent to the amateur world. So it's a great experience down the line to get these repetition in the amateur. So when I go to pro spotlight, I'll be ready. Honestly, it was a rocky road. Started off with a lot of losses. My coach believed in me. He sacrificed so much so I could be here. My mom and grandma did too. So honestly, it was a lot of sacrifices. And then I think 4 years from now, I started picking up wins, and then got 7 or 9 nationals, multi-time national champ. And then after the national champ, I rarely made the international squad. I still was getting doubted, and I won in Germany. Proved a lot of people wrong about the size factor. Still didn't get invited to camp, so proved them all again and won that following national that year. And then now we're here. Now we're here. We won in Finland, and now we're here.
You came back from Colombia.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It was good, once again, great experience. More so I'm learning more stuff about myself.
Nationals, right?
Yeah, like, learning about what I can fix. I don't really necessarily worry about my opponent because I feel like, more about you. I mean, you do gotta obviously, watch film on your opponent, little stuff, but it's more so what I can do. I might be slacking in this area, that area, so I need a everyday step forward to trying to work on myself and my own craft.
Well, we just came back from Kansas and the national championship with Desiree Hooper, and that was a success for her. And she got a great future coming up. December, and they got a female championship coming up. We're looking forward to that if she get an opponent. And December we got also, and then we can get her on the USA team, the high performance team coming for her. We got Kayla Moore, number 2 in the US too. We got Nnajai. Yeah, so
definitely got your card.
Yeah, they got Emmanuel coming up on the 18th of this month.
Shout out
against Pacheco. So
yes, we got his fight coming up too.
Yeah.
By the way, this is his nephew right here. If y'all know that already.
I guess, and that's a hard question. I'll say my doubt. Again, times where, I doubt myself and my limitations. Again, times where I doubt myself and my limitations. So it's like every day, that's why I have to maintain a goal of trying to see the most I can prove, the best of my abilities. I can't change the way people view me and their opinion. So, I had a lot of people come up to me, and not even just come up to me, just say, stuff on the side, oh, he's this and that. So I think that's what drives me to work even harder.
But we have the Olympics is next year.
Olympics next year?
Yeah, so he's in that position in 2028. So next year is where we line up. So he's like the number 2 spot, number 1 potentially right now.
Okay.
If you take him up, he's potentially number 1 because the number 1 guy got injured. So everybody's gunning for that. We got 3 people right now as heavyweight, 1, 2, and 3. He's ranked number 2. He just came from a junior to his elite.
What's his
So
weight
what?
class?
Heavyweight.
Okay.
So what happened? He was a substitute for China because the guy got injured. One of the boxers got injured. So they called us in the last minute. So by Friday, we got there 15 minutes before the embassy closed. Get his gun. Yes, in China. Yeah. And by Saturday he landed, and by Sunday he fought the number 1 guy. And we think we beat him. But when you look on the fight, everybody can judge it. He did very good. You get what I'm saying? And it's another thing I'm trying to say is a development, because kids start off young. He's in the gym from a baby, growing up. You know what I'm saying? So in his earlier time, I saw his potential, and he won the Mayor's Cup twice. Once he beat the #1 guy twice. Then he won Sugarbird championship. You know what I'm saying? And then he started to move up in the national level. You know what I'm saying? And most of the guys that he lost to don't want to fight him again. So that's where he started to project himself till he reached the #1 spot. You get what I'm saying? And by consistency, and that's what boxing is all about, being consistent. And your values and your goals.
View the name Nnajai Ryte. Thank God for the opportunity. Got a great coach, great family. That's all I kind of need in this game. So you'll be seeing me in the future. 90 signing out.